Hello. Friendly reminder that free pudding is a lie. It never existed. It never will exist. Do not believe the free pudding propaganda. With that being said, hello. And I'm gonna play a nice little game that I found on the magical intertubes of the internet, called Mimic Logic. It looks like a RPG Maker game, which is probably because it is, if I had to guess. Maybe, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know, consult with the developers, but I'm just gonna assume. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. Hold on, let me just check something. Why is this? Oh, there we go. Alright, Feko, so you're glad I can watch you stream? Oh yeah? I'm also glad that you're here. Can I have a non-mimic pudding? Imagine that. Imagine if you could order something here and it could turn out to be a mimic. But no, I would never do that. I would never deliberately fool you with some kind of trap that closely resembles the thing that you desire the most. Who would do such a thing? Who made mimics anyways? Like, who makes a dungeon and decides, you know what, I'm gonna put some mimics in here. Which would you like to use? I think I'm gonna use mouse. That seems fine. Pekko, why is the pudding selling me crypto scams? Nah, it would never, nah. You cappin'. So is Okef a Feko mimic? Who's Okef? Never heard of that person. Thanks a lot what a mimic serving butler would say. Nah, everything here is 100% genuine, trust me. Trust. If you can't even trust me, who can you trust? Nessa! Maybe she's a mimic. Are you ready, Nairo? Let's head into the dungeon, find some hidden treasure. With your fighting skills and my ability to talk to treasure boxes, this should be no problem at all. Huh? You don't know the rules of the game? As long as you can complete the tutorial dungeon, I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's head into the dungeon. Okay. Well, how do I go into the tutorial dungeon? What's down here? By clearing dungeon with certain conditions, you can obtain special treasures. Check the question mark to see the condition for each. Getting 7 pound or more points in a standard dungeon. Scores from the 50th floor dungeon do not count. Oh. Hello, Corby Clan. Who can I trust? No, not even myself. Oh, damn. Tutorial. Oh, yeah. How can I trust you saying that I should trust you when I can't really trust you? No, you can trust me. Okay, so here's the tutorial. Here's the rules of the game. Within these 4 treasure boxes, there's only one mimic that lies. Try to find that mimic. So we gotta remember that. Mimics always lie. Clicking the treasure icon on the right will show you what all the treasure boxes have to say. This should make it easier to make your guess. If you find a lying mimic, try opening all the other treasure boxes. Alright. Okay, so the box on the right isn't a mimic. The box below me isn't a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Okay, what does that mean exactly? Box on the right is not a mimic. So I think we can say that this guy is not a mimic. Because if he was a mimic, why would he say, you know, why would he lie about that? Oh, I get it. Treasure chests tell the truth. Mimics only tell lies. Mm-hmm. The mimic below me isn't a mimic. Same for this guy, right? So these two are speaking the truth. The box on the left is a mimic. So that only leaves either of these two, but if this guy is telling the truth, then he also must not be a mimic. Which means only he can be the mimic, right? Only this guy could be the mimic. Okay, so we open everything else. Ah. Ah, tattered cloth. Money! Yay, we did it. Awesome. Alright, now we do not open this one, of course. And we move on. And it's that simple. The puzzles are generated automatically, so you won't know the positions of mimics every time. There may even be times when you'll have to decide to keep moving ahead without opening a single treasure box. Interesting. Okay, the leftmost column contains no mimics. Okay. Let's just assume that this guy's right. The top row contains a mimic. Okay. The box above me isn't a mimic. The box on the right is not a mimic. Okay, I think we can assume that this guy is the mimic. Because this guy says the top row contains a mimic, which is either this guy or this guy. If he was lying, then the bottom row would contain a mimic. Wait, but if he is the mimic, then that would mean that either of these two are the mimic. Yeah, okay. Hey, the cold one. One parfait for you. Here you go. And Sakurag, 1 tea and a biscuit. There's one mimic, you can see that. You can't see... Oh yeah, okay. You're right. One mimic. Up here you can see that, yeah. 1 tea, 1 biscuit. And there you go. Okay. The box above me isn't a mimic. I'm just gonna assume he's telling the truth. The box on the right is not a mimic. You know, because if he's telling the truth and he's telling the truth, then they cancel out each other, right? The top row contains a mimic. So, if we assume... Yeah, we have to assume that this guy is lying, that he's the mimic. So... Nice. Find one non-mimic. Oh. Awakens a sleeping chest. Interesting. Money! Oh yeah. Let's go. Ooh, what's going on here? Eat all candy, not holding any candy. Equip best gear equipped. How do I see my gear though? Buy attack candy, defense. Oh, restore 70 guts. What is guts exactly? Kukri. Oh. No, I want to keep all these. Oh, I can sell this, I guess. Oh, 1 gold. Yay. I think guts is like a timer. I think guts just automatically go down, right? The longer I take, so... Yeah, see, it just went down. So I think I'm gonna buy a rice ball. And a kukri. The more time passes, the hungrier I'll become. If the gut counter reaches 0, the game is over, so try your best to finish puzzles quickly. Oh, hello Hoyle. What does this sign say? Tutorial, one mimic within these 4 boxes. A mimic is guaranteed to lie. All other boxes tell the truth. Alright. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Okay. So we can assume this guy is like, you know, telling the truth. The top row contains a mimic, so it's either of these 2. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Okay, so we have 2 guys saying the exact same thing, which means they must be correct, which means that this guy must be correct, which means that this guy is the filthy mimic. Nice. Oh my god, wait, I just literally... What? Okay, whatever. How do I open my inventory? This is the combat floor. This is the perfect chance to use the items and equipment you've gained from treasure boxes. Click the Eat All Candy and equip best buttons on the right to strengthen your character. Here's an attack candy. Try to improve your skills. Nice. Diet. Nesha casts her attack magic. Wow, very cool. That eating sound is curious? What do you mean? You don't make that sound when you eat? That's how it sound like exactly, actually. There are 6 boxes from here on. When listening to treasure box hints, click the square to the left of the treasures to make guesses easily. Okay. One mimic within these 6 boxes. A mimic is guaranteed to lie. All other boxes tell the truth. The box below me is a mimic. Okay. I think I'm just gonna assume that he's the mimic for now. The box on the right isn't a mimic, okay? The box on the left is a mimic. So these 2 guys are covering each other already. Which means that he must be the mimic. The box on the right isn't a mimic, okay? Yeah. The box above me, yeah, they're all covering each other except this guy. You know, it's always the most accusatory one, you know, who's the culprit. It's always the one who, like, jumps ahead and points fingers. Game doesn't even say chest, it says box. Chest, box, that's the difference. Mimics don't seem very smart. You instantly deleted Twitch? Ah. That's, I mean, if you didn't like it, that's fair. Hello Pretzel over on YouTube. How's it going? Ooh, Wind Scroll. 5 damage to all enemies. Find 1 mimic. Okay. So, it would seem that these... Should I just buy attack candy? I don't know. It would seem that I forgot what. Oh yeah, there's okay, there's durability on these items, right? So this kukri, durable, not durable, not durable. Not durable. 6 attack, not durable. Not sure what that means, but I think I'm gonna go for the attack candy. One mimic within these 6 boxes. A mimic is guaranteed to tell a lie. Only others will tell the truth. Okay. The weapon degrade each time you use them, I think. It would seem that way, yeah. Oh, wait. That was close. Almost made a mistake. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. Okay. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes, is what 2 guys say. The top row contains a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. So if two guys say red boxes are fine, I'm gonna assume this guy. The leftmost column contains no mimic. Yep, that's fine. The rightmost column contains a mimic. Okay, so he's covering their story. The top row contains a mimic. Yeah, which means this guy must be the mimic. Ooh. Money. You can also go to the item and gears menu to use the number of items and change your gear. How? Here's a Winsco, give it a try. You can use the right click to bring up the menu. Oh, why didn't you tell me? There we go. 5 damage. Die. Easy game. That's a mimic, isn't it? Whoa. You got an adventurous box. Nice. You received 10 adventure points. Awesome. Do you want to listen to one of my lessons about opening treasure boxes? Sure. Let's begin the lecture, shall we? Box 5 in the bottom center is guaranteed to be safe to open. Why's that? It's a red box, so if it was a mimic, it wouldn't be able to say there is a mimic amongst the red boxes, would it? Oh. If a lying mimic told the truth, then it would get found out. Using that same logic, number 3 in the top right is also safe to open. Oh. If a mimic was hiding in the right column, it wouldn't be able to say the rightmost column contains a mimic. So try your best to notice when the hints are something the mimic couldn't possibly say and start by opening those. This time we'll go over the puzzles that have 2 mimics. This box is saying the box on the left is a mimic, alright? Okay. This means that either 1 or 2 must be a mimic. Next, let's look at number 3. It's saying the box below me is a mimic. This means that either 3 or 6 is a mimic. Okay. So either 1 or 2 is a mimic, and either 3 or 6 is a mimic. Since there are only 2 mimics in total, the remaining boxes 4 and 5 should be safe to open. Oh. You can purchase you can use adventure points to upgrade your character. Slow down hunger rate. Unlock the sound test? Why would I want that? Ooh, I kind of want to save for XP increase. That seems good. Your current records. Oh. Oh, it's an encyclopedia. Okay, let's go. Standard. Random. The number of mimics is random, however the number of mimics is guaranteed to be less than half of the total number of treasure boxes. Oh, I'm not doing that for now. 30 floors. That's a lot of floors. 1 mimic within these 4 boxes. The box on the right is not a mimic. Okay. The box below me is a mimic. Okay, so yeah, these are all covering each other. Nice. That was easy. The box on the right is a mimic. The box below me is a mimic. So he must be lying. Oh, going down heals 1 guts. That seems awesome. Wait. Shouldn't I use that right now? Wait. Oh, it's a relic. Simply owning relics grants you their effects. Ooh. Sweet. Nice. Attack candy. Yummy. What do you think attack candy tastes like? Probably spicy, right? The top row contains a mimic, okay. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. Oh, this one says there is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. He would, you know, the mimic wouldn't rat itself out, so I'm gonna assume that this guy tells the truth. And he covers him. And he's saying top row, so this guy must be the mimic. Nice. No, we don't one-shot them anymore. That's not fair. You're not allowed to fight back. How dare you? And my sword just broke. That's sweet. One mimic. Okay, let's see. The box on the right is not a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Okay. So these two are conflicting each other. The box below me is not a mimic. The box on the left is not a mimic. The box on the right is not a mimic. Okay. The box on the right is not. Wait. The box on the right is not a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. Hold on. We've got conflicting information here. The box below me. Oh, he's saying he... Okay, wait. Yeah, I misunderstood that. I thought he's saying below is not a mimic. Okay. Below... Yeah. The box below me is a mimic. Yeah. A boring rock. Wow. Very cool. Finally, a shot. Let's see. Whetstone, restore weapon durability. Ooh, gentleman clothes. Kinda wanna have the sickle though. I think I should go for the candies. And also buy 2 rice balls. Oh, I can only afford 1. Okay. Do candies last the whole dungeon? I think so. There's a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Okay. There's no mimic amongst the black boxes. Okay, so it's either this guy or this guy. There's no mimic amongst the red boxes. The rightmost column contains a mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. Ah, okay. Yeah, so these are all fine. Is no mimic among the black boxes. Yeah. Mushroom. Wait, that's actually kind of nuts. Super HP candy. Let's go. Oh my god. I think my mage sucks. Oh, there's a whole town here? What? When you're in a town, you don't get hungry, so your gut doesn't decrease. You don't get hungry on menus either. That's sweet. What's that? Want to buy a scratch lottery ticket? It'll cost you 200. Gambling? Wait. Do I want to gamble? Magic trap. Gambling. Gotta sleep, see if echo, or should I say mimic? Well, a mimic would tell you to not go to sleep right now, right? So, good night, sweet dreams, Burlets. Would you like to eat something? Nah. I'm good. I think I wanna gamble. Wow. Scammed. There are 2 mimics from here on. Oh. Okay. The box on the right is a mimic. So it has to be either this one, this one. The box above me is a mimic. Okay. The box below me is a mimic. The box on the left is not a mimic. The box on the left is not a mimic. Okay. So we can say that these are safe. So I'm gonna say this guy is a mimic. And this guy's the mimic. Whoa! Barbecue meat. Holy. Oh, there's just a button that I can press to open all circles. I just realized. The top row contains no mimic. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. A mimic wouldn't tattle on themselves, so this guy is correct. There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. So these are also safe. But that can't be right. I think this guy is a mimic. But if he's lying, then that means that it must be one of the blue guys. Wait, there is a okay, so yeah. It has to be this guy because he's red. I think this guy is a mimic. There's no mimic amongst the blue mimics. The rightmost column contains no mimic. Yeah. These two. Sweet. Oh, that's so cool. I don't even have to like click on all the boxes manually. That's awesome. I really thought of everything. I'm selling some amazing stuff. What? That's not amazing. That's like way overpriced. That's like hella expensive. Can I sell you the rock? Wow. He doesn't want my rocks. This guy sucks. Okay. The box on the right is a mimic. The rightmost column contains no mimic. The box on the left is not a mimic. Okay. So I think we can say that these are safe. This guy's a mimic. The rightmost column has one or more mimics. So, I think the box above me is not a mimic. Wait. The box above me is not a mimic. So these two are conflicting each other. Wait, so he covers him. The box on the left is not a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. The rightmost column has one or more mimic. The rightmost column contains no mimics. The box above me is not a mimic. What if I assume that he is correct and he is correct? Which would mean that he is lying. The rightmost column contains no mimic. And that would also mean that he is a mimic. Yeah. Okay, so that way everything checks out. Nice. A goblin? Oh my god, he's strong. Ow. Let's go. No oh my. Okay, diagonal down from me is a mimic. Diagonal up right from me is not a mimic. Diagonal up from me. Up right, okay. The box on the left is a mimic, okay. Diagonal right from me isn't a mimic. Okay, I'm gonna assume these. Diagonal down from me is a mimic, okay. Diagonal up right from me is a mimic. The box on the left is a mimic. Diagonal up left from me isn't a mimic. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. Okay. Diagonal... yeah. Ooh. Let's see. I think I should use that rice ball. Awakens the sleeping chest. Gentleman clothes. A Zanbato. Ooh. Wait, that hooded merchant did sell them cheaper than usual. I should have bought them. What does Blue Crystal do? Finds one non-mimic. So that's like a Joker kind of deal. I think I want rice balls. Oh, she only has one. Wow. So I think I should just buy out every rice ball I find now. And all the candies. Okay, there is a mimic among the red boxes. I think we can assume that this guy tells the truth. He wouldn't tell it on himself. The bottom row contains no mimics. Uh-huh. The bottom row has at least one mimic. The bottom row contains no mimics. There is no mimic amongst the black boxes. Okay. There is no mimic amongst the black boxes. Okay, so we can assume that these two are right. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. But this just confirms what this guy is saying. So... there is a mummy. Okay, we can assume that this guy is a mimic. Is a mimic amongst the black boxes. Because there's only one black box and we have two guys covering the black. So... the bottom row has at least one mimic. This guy is correct then. And the remaining red chests has to be the mimic then. Can I get a big chest, extra milk? Mmm. You'd like that, huh? There are no snacks in this guest order. Hold on. Lady Ginger, one tea for you. Here you go. I'll have you know that I'm a pure and honest butler. I would never lie. I'm the opposite of a mimic. Yeah, I know my guts is low. That's why I'm gonna eat this. Can I get a big chest, extra milk? I don't think that's on the menu. Die. Wow. Almost one shot, but not good enough. Damn it, can you like use your magic? I mean, alpaca milk is a real thing. We don't talk about alpaca milk. Sakharag, one chocolate milk though, you can have that. That's no problem. Here you go. Also, clickbait, I see no... well, what? No, there's plenty of chests here. Is chocolate milk alpaca milk? No, it's chocolate milk. Duh. Oh. Mystery medicine, let's go. Yay, that was worth it. I guess I'll buy a Tekken. What does the barbecue meat sell for? 50? Only 50? Jeez. That's 60. That's not bad. I think I don't need the hip jacket. Gonna buy another rice ball. Hey, hello Confisery. How's it going? Fancy lunch. Actually, I should have bought that. I'm gonna save enough money for a full heal next time. Alright, 2 mimics. Let's go. There is a mimic amongst the black boxes. A mimic amongst the black boxes. Okay. Okay, we have 2 guys confirming each other, which means one of the black boxes must be the mimic. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. Diagonal up right from me is not a mimic. Okay. Diagonal up left from me is not a mimic. Okay. There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. There's no mimic among the blue boxes. So if he's lying, then this guy's also lying. Which means that he could be plausibly right. The top row has at least one mimic. Bottom row has at least one mimic. Yeah, yep. Yeah, this checks out. Awesome. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. GG. The bottom row contains no mimics. Yeah, that's what a mimic would say, you know. Diagonal upright for me is not a mimic. Okay, I think we can assume that's right. Yeah. The box on the left is not a mimic. Yeah, so these cover each other, which means that he is a mimic for sure. Diagonal upright from me is a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes, and we only have one red box. The box on the left is not a mimic. Okay. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. Diagonal upright for me is a mimic. I think... yeah, this checks out. Nice. Ooh. Oh my god. See, now that's a good reason to go on an adventure, right? Venture into a dungeon. Open all the dangerous mimics for some delicious candy. I can get behind that. Die. Oh, now you cast your magic. Oh, she can heal? Yo. Sweet. Sweet. Okay, the top row contains no mimics. Diagonal down from me is not a mimic. We have two guys saying the same thing. And then he confirms that the bottom row has at least one mimic. Okay, he's covering him. There's no mimic among the blue boxes. So I think we can assume he. The bottom row contains no mimics. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, these two guys are the worst liars I've ever seen. Bye bye, Hoyle. Thank you for dropping by. Die. Swords. What? Okay, not bad. So I'm a wizard now. 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes. 0 mimics are hiding in black boxes. What? Oh my god, okay. They're stepping it up. 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes. Okay. So these two are right, which means he is also right. So there are no mimics in black boxes. 0 mimics are hiding in black boxes, but they're saying the same thing. Which means these are. 0 mimics are hiding in blue boxes. Ah, okay, this was easy actually. But I feel like this is just a tutorial for what's to come. This kind of pattern. Rice bomb. Let's go. What's a charm do? Protect you from mimic ones. Ooh, I really want that, if I'm being honest. What if... 105. I think I can afford to sell that sickle and then buy the mimic insurance. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Okay. There is a mimic among the black boxes. Diagonal up left from me is not a mimic, okay? Which means there is a mimic amongst the black boxes. Which means he's lying. The box on the right is not a mimic, okay? There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. This is some blue on red war right here. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. So it can only be these two. Damn. They're ratting each other out just like that. Whoa. That was a fancy looking armor. Hello. You've opened so many treasures. Good job. You've opened 66 treasures so far. Since you've opened more than 59 treasures, I'll give you 5 attack candies. Sweet. Thank you. I made some medicine. Oh, that's gonna hurt me, isn't it? Ah, I knew it. I heckin' knew it. Only bad things ever happen to me. Let's eat this. What the hell? Okay, hold on. Energy drink. Energy drink. Can I not use that? Oh. Am I dead? Oh! Easy game. Not even close. It's not like I only had 2 HP left or anything. Yup. Honestly, being a chest restorer is kind of a funny thing. It is kind of funny, yeah. And I really like the idea of this game. This is like really innovative. Let's go. Give me more XP. What's that do? Nothing? Okay. Standard, expert, okay. Expert strategy, okay, let's see. Let's begin the lecture, shall we? 5 is safe to open. The box on the right has some gold in it. Oh my god, okay. Now we are like getting into the contents of the boxes, which adds a layer. You see? Freer in Paradise? Yeah. After all, there's some gold in that box means that it's not a mimic. Whether 4 or 6 are lying or telling the truth, one thing you can be sure about is that 5 is not a mimic. If it's the truth, then 5 contains gold, but if 4 and 6 are both lying, then you know they're the mimics and you found them all already. So you want me to like open 5? By the way, if a box says there's no gold, that's no guarantee they're a mimic, so make sure you're careful. Ah, interesting. There's some gold somewhere in the topmost row. For starters, 6 is safe to open. There is a mimic. A red treasure box wouldn't be able to tell you that a mimic is in a red box. So open it up and find some gold. Now look at the top of the screen where it shows your treasure count. Oh. The count shows that only one of the boxes has gold in it, right? Number 6, which we just opened, had gold, so no, there's no more gold left in the rest of the boxes. Oh, but wait, number 1 says there's gold in the top row. So now you know that number 1 is a mimic because it's lying. So depending on the puzzle, it's important to check the treasure count as you carefully open each box. That is pretty neat. Let's go with slow down hunger rate. Okay, expert dungeon, here I come. The box below me is not a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Okay, so these two are fine. The box below me is a mimic. The box above me is a mimic. The box on the right isn't a mimic. Okay. So that means these two are fine. There is no mimic among the red boxes. And this guy must be the culprit. Wait, what was that? Deep heal. Lower floor equals more HP. Oh. Freerun would love this game. Although I've never watched Freerun, so there is no mimic amongst the red boxes. But I do know the memes. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. Okay. There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. There is no mimic amongst the black boxes. None of the black boxes contain any golds. Okay. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. What would you serve to a mimic if it entered the cafe? I would serve it some coffee disguised as tea. Okay, the top row contains no mimic. The rightmost column contains a mimic. So these two are already conflicting each other, right? There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. Okay, so if I assume he is correct and he is correct, that just means it must be this one. But that can't be right. So I'm gonna assume that he is the liar. Yeah, he's the liar. There's more mimic among the blue boxes. Yep, none of the black boxes contains any gold. There's no mimic amongst the blue boxes. Okay. Wait, but he says there's no mimic amongst the red boxes. There's no mimic amongst the black boxes. The top row contains no mimic. The rightmost column contains a mimic. Oh, yeah. There's no mimic amongst the red box. Okay. Nice. Oh, so she has a magic rate? It's not even random what she does. Oh, I had no idea. Ooh, I would like that charm. Shuriken. Oh, they're not selling me any rice balls. It's kind of... The box below me is not a mimic. The bottom row contains a mimic. Okay, I'm gonna assume that he and he are right. The top row contains a mimic. Okay, which means he must be lying. If he's correct, he must be lying. The box on the right is not a mimic. There's some gold hiding somewhere in a black box. The leftmost column contains no mimics. There's some gold hiding somewhere in a black box. Wow. Ah, okay, okay. Nice. Oh, come on. Yes, do it. Good job. The box below me is a mimic. That seems awfully suspicious. There's no mimic amongst the red boxes. Hello, Flying Deutschman. 5 head hours? Yeah, I'm putting on my thinking cap. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes, so we can be sure that he is correct, which means he and he are correct. The rightmost column contains no mimic, okay, which means he's also not a mimic. There's some gold somewhere in the leftmost row. The box below me is a mimic. There's no mimic amongst the red boxes. He has to be it. Wait. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Oh. The box on the right is not a mimic. Wait, well, now I'm confused. The rightmost column contains no mimics. Yeah, I think it's this guy. There's some gold somewhere in the leftmost row. There is no mimic among the red boxes. Weird medicine, no telling what will happen. Okay. Do you mind backseating? I mean, I don't mind it unless it literally kills me. Then I will get angry. If you end up killing me, then you will have to take responsibility. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. That's what a blue box mimic would say, right? The bottom row contains no mimics. Okay. There's some gold. Okay, these two are saying the same thing. The bottom row contains no mimics. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. Okay, these are all nicely covering each other. You need to equip new weapons armor, but just carrying relics is enough to get the effect. Oh, and if you carry more than one of the same relics, the effect will stack. Whoa. Pay me 10 G and I'll restore 10 durability on your weapons and gear. Not right now. I want to eat first. Actually, do I need to eat? Fully heals HP and gut. That is a lot of gut healing, honestly. I should go for that. What is she selling though? Ooh, we do like rice balls. I think 5G, man. That's like nothing. I have a lot of weapons. Actually, I don't need to like... yeah. I don't think I need to restore any durability right now. Yummy! Then again, I have a pretty good sword right now, right? Gladius. Yeah, I think I wanna... I mean, 10G is pretty affordable. Oh, he only does it once. Okay, so that was worth it. There are 2 mimics from here on. Whoa, what are you doing here? These synths might show up from here on out. 2 mimics side by side. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. Neighbor side by side means boxes above, below, or on either side. Diagonals don't count, okay? Ah, okay. 2 mimics side by side. Okay. 2 mimics side by side. The top row has at least 1 mimic. The top row contains no mimics, okay? I'm gonna assume this guy. The bottom row contains no mimics. Okay, these are covering each other. The rightmost column has 1 or more mimic. Ah. Yep. Perfect. 2 mimics side by side. There's 3 guys saying the same thing. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. I see. Trying to cover for each other, aren't you, huh? We have an overwhelming majority of fellas saying there's something amiss here. They certainly are trying their best, yeah. Whoa, almost didn't pick that up. Nice. The box on the right is a mimic. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. The top row has at least 1 mimic, okay? So I think we can assume these 2 are correct. The box on the left is a mimic. 2 mimics side by side. Woohoo! That's a fancy longbow. Can I attack this guy from afar? I guess not. Be gone, goblin. The top row contains no mimic. There are more mimics in blue than black boxes. Okay. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. The top row has at least 1 mimic. The top row has at least 1 mimic. There are more mimics in blue than black boxes. If this guy is correct, then that would mean that there are 2 blue mimics and 0 black mimics. Let's entertain that notion for now. The rightmost column, the bottom row has at least 1 mimic. Okay. These 2 guys are confirming each other. So there is at least one mimic here. The top row has at least one mimic. The rightmost column contains no mimic. I think we can assume this guy. The top row. This is fine, I think. Nice! Ooh. Got a lot of money. I think I'm gonna take this with me as well. Just because I can. When in doubt, just think like an all parfait. True. Same number of mimics in blue and red boxes. Same number of mimics in blue and red boxes. Okay, so these are confirming each other. There are more mimics in blue boxes than red boxes. So, same number of mimics in blue and red boxes. Same number of mimics in blue and red boxes. Box on the right is not a mimic. Oh, nice try, fellas. Nice try. But you're just a little too sussy. Hey, we have a hard time often. A goblin time. That's a strong goblin. Sure. There's a ladder rank displayed next to your attack and defense. If you can get attack and defense to B rank, you'll definitely be able to beat the boss. If your attack and defense are at rank D, then you might just barely be able to beat the boss if you use plenty of items. Oh, interesting. I think I want a full heal. Sorry. Wait, maybe I should sell something. Bless you, thank you. Branch. Sword. Gladius, 12. Gentleman clothes, 3. What? Iron armor is that expensive? Holy. I think I want to keep it for now. Gimme your best defense candy. Alright, it's getting a little bit more intense. There's no mimic among the black boxes. This guy is saying there is a mimic amongst the black boxes. I think this guy's. There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. Okay, this guy's correct. And we have two guys saying there's no mimics in blue boxes. Which means that this guy is lying. This guy is correct. Yes, sir. Nice. That was easy. Every mimic is not the same color. Oh, that's interesting. Every mimic is not the same color. Alright. Every mimic is not the same color. We have a lot of people saying that. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. The bottom row has more mimics than top. That can't be correct. Wait, the bottom row has more mimics than the top. The box on the right is not a mimic. Thanks for the follow, no problem. I think we have to assume that this guy is telling the truth, since these three are saying the same thing, alright? And Baron Lord, one pudding for you. I'm doing something time sensitive here, so I'm just gonna leave all this here. Like, I'm literally dying. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. I think he's lying. The box on the right is not a mimic. The bottom row has more mimics than the top row. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. Wait, that could be correct. If we assume that these two are telling the truth, then that means these two are lying. The box on the right isn't a mimic, and the bottom row has more mimics than the top. Which means that these two are the filthy liars. Hey, hello. Hold on, let me pause. Suckerect, free teas. Here you go. Alright. Die. Wow, she's going hard right now. Super candy! Yes, I'm feeling very super right now. Oh, maybe I should... No, I have enough guts actually. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. He is not lying. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Okay. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes, so it's either of these two. Every mimic is the same color. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. Okay. Diagonal down right from me is not a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. The box on the left is a mimic. But if that's right, then he's lying. Maybe every mimic is the same color. Diagonal died down from me is not a mimic. There has to be a mimic amongst the red colors, unless... No. There's a mimic amongst the red boxes. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Every mimic is the same color. There is Is a mimic amongst the blue boxes? Okay. Diagonal right from me isn't a mimic. Oh, diagonal down right. Diagonal down right from me. Diagonal down right from me is not a mimic. There's a mimic amongst the blue boxes, which would mean he's lying. Which would also mean he's lying. Blue on the right could be a mimic. He could be a mimic, you're right. There has to be a mimic amongst the red boxes though. Huh? Unless the box on the left is not a mimic. Let's assume that these two align. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. No, this one has to be telling the truth, right? Hold on, I'm gonna use a joker. I don't have a joker. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. Every mimic is the same color. The box on the left is a mimic. Okay, wait. Every mimic is the same color and there's a mimic amongst the blue boxes. So these don't conflict each other, which means he's a mimic. Diagonal down right. Down right. Diagonal down right from me is not a mimic. If he is a mimic, then this one has to be a mimic also. But then this would mean that he is not a mimic, which would mean that these two can't be mimics. This is not easy. I think I'm gonna have to do some skipping here. We can assume that these two on the top are not mimics. Diagonal down right for me is a mimic. Is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Which means he would be lying. And mimic is the same color. Every mimic is the same color. Yeah, I think I got this. Nice. Ow. I could really go for a town right about now. There's a mimic amongst the black boxes. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. That seems extremely suspicious. There's a mimic amongst the black boxes. Okay. So we have two guys saying black. Diagonal down left from me is not a mimic. Okay. There's a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Maybe this guy's right. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. The box on the right is not a mimic. Wait. Diagonal down left for me isn't a mimic. There is a mimic among the black boxes. He has to be... Oh, I'm getting hungry. That was a scary sound. Well, it's good they give you a warning. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. So I think this guy's right. The box on the right is not a mimic. Which means he is lying. There's no... I think he's actually lying. There is no mimic amongst the red boxes. There is a mimic amongst the black boxes. There is a mimic amongst the black boxes. There is no mimic amongst the blue boxes. He can't be a mimic. He can't be a mimic. Yeah, it has to be two. Nice. There we go. Do the thing, Nesha. Super candy. Sweet. 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. 1 mimic is hiding in a blue box. So these two guys are telling the truth. The top row contains no mimic. The top row contains no mimic. Okay. So we can assume that these two... Oh, never mind. Hold on. There is no mimic among the red boxes. Okay, we can rule that out. But if we do that, then these two are lying. 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes. There's no mimic hiding. Okay, we think we can assume this guy is correct. But wait, this is like conflicting with each other so much. There is a mimic hiding among the blue boxes. 1 mimic is hiding in the blue box. The top row contains no mimics. The bottom row contains no mimics. Wait, why did I assume this guy is correct? The top row contains no mimics. I think 2 boxes say no red, so that should be true. Yeah, we can assume that's true. There is a mimic hiding among blue boxes. I think we can assume this guy's lying. It has to be one of these blue guys. The top row contains no mimic. 1 mimic is hiding in a blue box. Wait. 1 mimic is hiding in a blue box. If he's lying, then that would mean 2 mimics are hiding in blue boxes, which would make him the liar. Took me a while to figure that out. You've opened so many treasures. Good job. You've opened 70. Since you've opened more than 63, I'll give you 5 attack candy. Sweet. I made some medicine. Sure, YOLO. Wow. I want to increase my defense. I think I'm gonna need these. Nice. Okay. Cure. Let's see. Any weapons I don't need? 2, 4. I don't think I'm gonna need this. 6. I have 2 of these, so yeah. Wonder if I should buy the novice staff. No, it's not better than my Gladius, so... Restore gear durability. I like that. But I also like attack candy. I'm gonna do this. Hey, hello Felix, how's it going? Oh, it's already the boss? Oh, that's scary. Felix, one souffle as I get ready to decimate this guy. Nah, it's fine. We've got the power of pudding on our side. Should I YOLO this medicine? Nah. I'll use this though. And I'll use a deep heal. Nice. Cookie time! Yes, indeed. Oh, so that really only heals my armor. Nice. Get him. Oh, wow. That was so easy. Wait, it's not over yet? Oh, never mind. Sweet! Bloodstone, nice. Alright, let's see, is there anything down here now? Getting 7,000 or more points in a standard dungeon. Ah. Oh my god, that's 7,000 or more? What? How many more dungeons are there? Wait, what? Daup dungeon? What? How? What? I thought. Wait. I thought it would be over after random. How many more are there? Sakurak, one pistachio for you. Here you go. Okay, let me... Oh, you can increase this even more? I should have done that. Wow, this game is really having you grind. Wait, what happens if I go into the standard dungeon again? There's multiple levels of every single dungeon. Okay. The number of mimics is random, however the number of things is guaranteed to be less than half of the total number of treasure boxes. I wonder how many levels there are. Must be a lot. Let's try the random dungeon. Okay, so it has to be 1 to 2. The box on the left is a mimic. The box below me is not a mimic. The box above me is not a mimic. These guys are covering each other. The box below me is not a mimic. The box on the right is not a mimic. So that means these two are already framing this guy. But at the same time, the box above me is a mimic. Okay, I think... yeah, it's these two. There can be 1 or 2 mimics, it's gonna be fun. Nice. One of these boxes contains a mimic. You don't say. 2 of these boxes... oh, wait. 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 The rightmost column has 1 or more mimics. The bottom row contains no mimics. Okay. I thought that sounded really obvious when he said, oh, one of these boxes contains a mimic. But, you know, if there can be multiple, then, you know, it could also be 2. One mimic is hiding in a black box. 0 mimics are hiding in black boxes. I think we can assume this guy is... I mean, unless... Okay, so we have a lot of guys saying it's only 1. I think this is... Pyroclimb? What the hell? Did I just get an epic item? Jeez. Oh, yes. The bottom row contains no mimics. There's no mimic among the black boxes. The box on the left isn't a mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the blue boxes. Okay. We can assume this guy is not a mimic. There is no mimic among the black boxes. The box on the right is a mimic. That can't be true, so you're lying. The rightmost column contains no mimics. Okay, so these 2 are safe, which means he's safe. The bottom row contains no mimics, which is just factually incorrect. Nice. Hello there. Attack candy. We take that. Do relics last between runs? No. The top row contains no mimics. There is a mimic among the red boxes. The box on the left is a mimic. 2 of these boxes contain a mimic. The top row has at least 1 mimic. The leftmost volume has 1 or more mimics. These are all like not contradicting each other. Hold on. The box on the left is a mimic. If we assume that this guy is right, then this guy is lying, which means this guy is right. The leftmost column has 1 or more mimics. And then we can assume that this guy is lying. 2 of these boxes contain a mimic. Top row has at least 1 mimic. This checks out. Nice. You can change whether you open boxes right away or confirm before opening from the options menu. It's a useful shortcut if you want to play with a mouse. Thank you. Pay me 10G. Sure. Wait, he only repairs my armor. That's such a scam. I kind of want that crystal, honestly. Just to be safe. Okay, this is fine. Okay, we have 1 to 3 now. The top row contains no mimics. Top row contains no mimics. Top row contains no mimics. Yep. Top row contains no mimics. The top row has at least 1 mimic. That's wrong. The bottom row contains no mimics. I mean, if both of these are lying, then they're both mimics. The bottom row. Yeah. There is no mimic among the black boxes. There is a mimic among the black boxes, okay? The top row has at least 1 mimic. Okay, we got a confirmation here. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. That can't be right. Diagonal up right from me is a mimic. I mean... diagonal left down from me is a mimic. The top row has at least 1 mimic. There is a mimic amongst the black boxes. There's no mimic amongst the black boxes. I'm just gonna assume this guy's right. Which would mean this guy's lying. Diagonal upright from me is a mimic, which means this guy is lying. Which means this guy is not a mimic, but he has to be lying because this guy is lying. Unless this guy is lying and this guy is not lying. There is a mimic among the black boxes. Diagonal upright from me is a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. No, wait. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. I think this guy's not a mimic. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. Yeah. No! Wait, what? Oh, I'm so stupid. I had... what was I thinking? Yeah. What? That was... Yeah. That was silly. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, honestly. The random number stuff is pretty difficult. Let's go for level 2 and expert. Oh, so we start with 2 mimics right off the bat. 2 of the mimics are not neighbors. There's no mimic among the black boxes. There is a mimic among the red boxes. means he's the mimic. There is no mimic among the black boxes. Yeah. You know, I was curious how it would look like if you get caught by a mimic. So this was basically for science, my blunder. It was completely on purpose. The top row contains no mimic. The top row has at least one mimic. The leftmost column has one or more mimics. The top row has at least one mimic. Okay. The leftmost column has one or more mimic. Okay. Wait, is that it? Did I just get a gun? Yo. The top row has at least one mimic. The box on the right is a mimic. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. There is no mimic among the black boxes. There is a mimic among the black boxes. The rightmost column has one or more mimic. I think this is correct and this is correct, which means this is incorrect. This is correct. There is no mimic amongst the black boxes. No, that can't be right. Wait. Yeah, this checks out. Kaboosh. There is a mimic among the black boxes. There is no mimic among the blue boxes. There is a mimic among the blue boxes. There's no... Okay. Two guys are saying the same thing. Same number of mimics in blue and black boxes. That can't be right. There are more mimics in black than blue boxes. That seems right. There is a mimic among blue boxes. That's fake news. Well, 0 is the same as 0. It sure is. The box below me is a mimic. Same number of mimics in red and black boxes. Okay, the box on the right is not a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. So these two are already covering each other, right? Unless they're both mimics. The box below me is a mimic, but that would mean that he's lying. So I'm gonna assume these two are correct. Same number of mimics in blue and black boxes. Same number of mimics in red and black boxes. Red and black. Same number of mimics in blue and black. There are more mimics in black than blue boxes. That literally can't be right unless both of the mimics are in black. There are more mimics in black than in blue boxes. Which means there are more mimics in black than in blue boxes. Wait, there are more mimics in black than in blue boxes. Yeah, they can't be all in black, so This guy's lying. Same number of mimics in red and black boxes. Which can't be correct either. Same number of mimics in blue and black boxes. Same number of mimics in red and black. There are more mimics in black than in blue boxes. Wait, I think this guy is correct on this. Same number of mimics in blue and black boxes. Let's assume same number of mimics in red and black boxes, which is both 1. There are more mimics in black boxes than blue boxes. Blue is 0, black is 1. This guy is lying, same number. Okay, this checks out. Never listen to me again. Okay. I made some medicine. YOLO! Then again, I am full HP, so I can only lose from this, right? I'll buy 2 of those, yeah. This is fine. I actually have a minigun. Wow. 13. I don't think I'm gonna need this. Don't need this. Don't need this. Chainmail. Nope. Okay. I kind of wanna buy a whetstone for later. Unless... yeah, let's buy it. It's pretty good. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. Diagonal right up from me is a mimic. As someone that is definitely not a mimic, you should listen to Go-Go. Diagonal up right from me is a mimic. Diagonal up right from me is a mimic. The bottom row... Jesus. The bottom row has more mimics than the top. Okay, we can assume that these 3 are already correct. Which means diagonal up right from me is a mimic. Which means this guy's a liar. Diagonal up right from me is a mimic. The bottom row has more mimics than the top. Which means top row should have 0. Which means this guy's a liar. The bottom row has these 1 mimic. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. Okay, yeah, this checks out. Power axe, holy. The bottom row has more mimics than the top. The bottom row has more mimics than the top. I can work with that. The top row has more mimics than the bottom. That just straight up contradicts each other, doesn't it? The top row has more mimics than the bottom. The bottom row has more mimics than the top. Box on the right is a mimic. Wait. What if this guy's a mimic and this guy's also a mimic? Which means that these two are correct. Diagonal down left from me is not a mimic. Diagonal down left from me is a mimic. And then this works out. Should just open all the chests so it would be getting more loot? I mean, if you want, you can do that. Go into the dungeon. Go ahead, see what happens. Red boxes heal 1 god. Awesome. Hey, you got a bed here. Oh. Hehe, would you like a massage? Whoa. A massage? That sounds good. I could go for a massage right now. Ah, but what do I want? I think I want this one. Nice. Can I? Oh, okay, only once. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. Okay. Same number of mimics in bottom and top. Okay. Same number in bottom and top. Okay. The top row has more mimics than the bottom. This guy is a liar. There's no mimic among the red boxes. I think this guy's right. There is no mimic among the black boxes. This guy's a liar. Whoa, a redstone. That's good. Oh, 1 HP, really? Jeez. Every mimic is not the same color. There is a mimic amongst the red boxes. The box on the right is a mimic. Every mimic is not the same color. Okay. Every mimic is not the same color. Okay, the box on the right is a mimic. This guy's lying. So it can't be every mimic is not the same color. Which means that this blue guy can't be the mimic. Which means that there is no mimic among the red boxes. Which means that this guy... Wait. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Hold on. There is no mimic among the red boxes. The box on the left isn't a mimic. What if we assume that this guy's correct and this guy's lying? The red box can literally only be true. We got 3 boxes saying the same thing. Yeah, that's what got me confused. But the red box is saying the box on the left is not a mimic. But we've already established that he is indeed not a mimic. But he has to be lying. If he's the mimic, then this entire construction falls apart, right? Let's assume for a moment that this guy is... Yeah, there is 2 mimics, but if we assume that this guy is the mimic, then this guy also has to be the mimic. You see what I'm saying? We have 1 too many mimics here, if this is the case. So let's assume that he's right. What? These 3 can't be liars. And no. The box on the right is a mimic. The box on the left isn't. There is no mimic. Oh, it has to be this black one. Oh. Wait, I was... okay. I was misreading what that one said. Reading... yeah, gimme. The box on the right is a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. There's some gold somewhere in the bottom row. There's no gold in the bottom row. There's no gold in the bottom row. Okay. I mean... every mimic is not the same color. So that means every mimic is the same color. There's one thing I don't get though, how are the boxes talking if they are not mimics? Because my magician partner here, Nasha or whatever her name is, has the amazing ability of being able to talk to chests, regardless of whether they're mimics or not. This game seems neat. Yeah, I saw it on YouTube and I kind of like fell in love with the concept. It's like pretty cool. Sounds like a mimic's ability? Nah, can't be right. There's no way our magician partner is a mimic. There is some gold in the bottom row. I think this guy's lying. The box on the right is a mimic. Yeah. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Looks like we hit the jackpot. Nice, we got another payroll lynch now. Damn, she deals a lot of damage now. Alright, I don't know, I don't think mimics can talk, so maybe none of the chests are mimics? Nah. Nah, you're tripping. Oh, that is my actual damage. Oh, I had no idea. And the fact you're allowed to skip 50-50 is neat, as you can go without the loot. Yeah, but only a coward would do that. I want all the loot. Ooh, I could get a charm, you know. But only a coward would take a charm, right? We need to deal more damage, I think. Same number of mimics in the top and bottom rows. Same number of mimics in the bottom top. Okay. Every mimic is not the same color. If it's the same number of mimics in the bottom and top rows and there's no mimics in the top row, diagonal up left from me isn't a mimic. Okay, every mimic is the same color, which means these two are lying. The secret cheat code is no showers. Mimics wouldn't want to eat a stinky. What if that's not true? Maybe, maybe, you know, some humans like other stinky humans, right? I'm not saying that's normal, but there are particular tastes. What if mimics also have, you know, some acquired tastes? And prefer, you know, stinkiness. You know, also there are humans which prefer to eat stinky cheese, right? Get eaten by a treasure chest? Nah, I won't. Stinky adventurers taste bad. How do you know? Pecco, unwashed armpits and fetish confirmed. No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. There is all kinds of tastes amongst humans, so why shouldn't there be people, why shouldn't there be mimics who like stinky people? Alright, let me concentrate. One mimic hiding in red box, one mimic hiding in blue box. Every mimic is not the same color. 0 mimics hiding in blue box. Every mimic is not the same color. I don't know how to work with this. Same number of mimics in blue and black box. What if we just assume that this guy is right? 0 mimics are hiding in blue boxes. 1 mimic is hiding in blue box. Every mimic is not the same color. I'm gonna assume this guy's also right. Same number of mimics in blue and black boxes. So we assume that this guy is also not a mimic. Same, because if we got same number of mimics in blue and black boxes, that means 1 each. There's 0 mimics hiding in blue boxes, which means this guy must be a liar. And 0 mimics are hiding in red boxes. This guy must be telling the truth. 1 mimic is hiding in a blue box, which means this side is right. 1 mimic is hiding in a red box, which means this guy is lying. There we go. That wasn't so bad. Cheese! See? What am I telling you? Cheese! These mimics love cheese. They're cheese to meet you. Wow, these guys like deal no damage. What the hell? Oh, gimme, gimme. Nice. Every mimic is the same color. Every mimic is not the same color. That's an interesting proposition. The top row has at least 1 mimic. The box on the left has some gold in it. There's no gold. Oh, this looks like bait. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. The top row contains no mimic. The bottom row has at least 1 mimic. I think we can assume for sure that the top row has a mimic, since these two contradict each other, which means that this guy is a mimic for sure. And this guy is right. There's no gold in the box to my left, which means this guy is right then. The box on the left has some gold in it, which must be right then, since, you know, has these 1 mimic. Every mimic is the same color. And we can extrapolate that not every mimic is the same color, since we only have blue and black up here. Every mimic is not the same color. which means this guy is lying. This guy's right. Cheese is cheese. Smelly cheese doesn't taste the same as smelly people. How would you know? How would you know exactly? Don't just make things up. Is it actually worth it to repair? Yeah, it's worth it. Diagonal down right from me has some gold. The box on the right has some gold. Diagonal down right from me has some gold. Okay, so these two are saying the same thing. The box on the right has some gold. Diagonal down right from me has some gold. Okay. Which means this guy is not a mimic. Diagonal down left from me is not a mimic. Okay. The top row has more mimics than the bottom. Okay. Diagonal down right from me has some gold. I think this guy's lying. Top row has more mimics than the bottom. That has to be true for sure. Diagonal down right from me has some gold. Let's check that. Diagonal down right from me. It did not have gold. You filthy liar. I have my definitely not a mimic ways. You know, if one of you were a mimic, I would welcome you in the cafe regardless. Just saying. As long as you don't eat other customers. One mimic is hiding in a red box. This guy has to be telling the truth. Unless, I mean, he's saying... I don't know. Every mimic is not the same color. That's okay. Every mimic is not the same color. This guy must be lying. This guy is wrong. There's no gold in the top row. Bye-bye, sucker rag. You want me to clean the table before you go? Alright. Bye-bye. Take care. I mean, I'm definitely not a mimic and haven't ate people. Oh, okay. That's good. One mimic is hiding in a red box. Every mimic is not the same color. One mimic is hiding in a red box. This guy has to be lying. No, he's right. He's right. These four are saying the exact same thing, right? Every mimic is not the same color. 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 Every mimic is the same color. So this guy has to be lying. There's no gold in the top row. Let's see. Oh, alright. We got it. A shotgun? Hold up. You've opened so many treasure chests. Good job. Yay. Thank you. Alright. Time has come. Gimme, gimme. Ooh, oh my god. We're loaded. Holy! Oh my god, what the? Oh, wait, we're fine. Nice. Bloodstone? Cool. How do you get 7,000 score? Do you just have to speedrun this entire thing? I do want to increase my... It would be a funny thing for the final chest to be a mimic. That would be funny. That's what I've been saying. Of course there's level 3. Whoop! 2 mimics. The box on the right is a mimic. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Same number of mimics in top and bottom row. Diagonal down right from me isn't a mimic. Diagonal up left from me. These are covering each other. Diagonal up left from me is a mimic. Okay. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. The box on the left isn't a mimic. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. Wait. The box on the right is a mimic. Diagonal down right from me is a mimic. There. Welp. Diagonal up left from me is a mimic? That was wrong. Wait. The same number of mimics. Wait. Same number of mimics in top and bottom rows. Oh. Oh. Okay. Recommend me some anime. I really like Boogie Pop and the Others. That's like one of my favorites. Also Overlord and Kemono Friends. You should watch Kemono Friends. It has an alpaca. You have to watch Kemono Friends. Oh, now that I look at this, I guess there was a way for me to be 100% certain on this. By the way, is the new Pokemon anime any good? Now that it doesn't have Ash Ketchum anymore? I'm actually kind of like intrigued by that. Like the only thing that was holding me back from watching the Pokemon anime was Ash Ketchum. Something exciting and wholesome like Freon, but I need to wait every week for Freon. You should watch I'm a Spider, So What? It's one of my favorite isekais. Oh my god, it's already this late? How did I spend 2.5 hours opening treasure chests? That's crazy. There is no mimic amongst the red chests. There is a mimic amongst the blue chests. Okay. The box on the right is not a mimic. Oh. Okay, I'ma watch that for the same reason Freon likes mimics. Treasures are very alluring. Why do you think they take their form to attract prey? You know, I don't think I've ever seen a mimic VTuber now I think about it. Is a mimic among the blue boxes? Box on the right isn't a mimic. What if? Wait. What if we assume this is correct? And then this is a lie. Okay, I think I have exhausted my logical capacity for today. You know how that works, right? No, what do you mean? Drink something and chill instead? Yeah, I'm in the mood for chilling a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't have drunken that extra special chocolate milk before the stream if I was going to, you know, play a Logix game, if you know what I mean. But man, this game was fun, actually. I was thinking about playing Dead by Daylight. Maybe you've noticed, maybe you saw that I did post that question. But so in Dead by Daylight, they actually released a new killer today, which is pretty cool. And I kind of wanted to try that out. Man, I love DBD, like unironically. Actually, I don't want to say I love DBD because that game is like Not that game doesn't deserve any love after everything it has done. But at the same time, I am kind of excited for the new killer. That's the problem. It's like League, but a bit less toxic. Well, the great thing about DBD and the toxicity is that you don't have to care, right? Like, okay, if you play Survivor, you do have to care if your opponents just, if your teammates just surrender and throw the game because they're mad at you. Because, you know, then you lose the game and there's nothing you can do about that. But that's really your own fault for playing Survivor. So just don't play Survivor, play Killer. You don't have to care if about any teammates. You can do whatever you want. And if the survivors flame you in post game chat, who cares? They're survivors. It's not your job to make them happy. It's your job to kill them and have fun. I don't care what survivors tell me. If they say that I tunneled them or I was playing unfair or whatever, I'm like, why should I care? I am gonna look out for my own fun first and foremost. And if that means that you don't get to have any fun, then well, that's not my problem. That is what I like to call the Yu-Gi-Oh player principle. It's exactly the same as in Yu-Gi-Oh! If my opponent in Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't having any fun, what do I care? It's all about my own fun, after all. Because if you play alone with friends, it's amazing. If you play custom with 4 people, it's just the best. Yeah, playing with friends or playing alone is like a whole different story. And yeah, I would never, never ever would I dare to play solo queue survivor. That sounds like the most miserable thing ever. And I've tried it. I've tried playing solo queue survivor. No, 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 no. I will not subject myself to that. Killer lacked any control over the game back when I played. Hey, hello, Drawing with Max. What you playing? I was playing Mimic Logic until just now, but it's getting a little bit late. It's not exactly my bedtime yet, but that game really made me think, and it's actually a really fun game. Like, check out Mimic Logic on Steam right now. It's very cheap and very well made. If you are into logic puzzles, then I would really advise you to check that game out. It's literally €3.99. Think about that. €3.99 for a logic game that you can play for hours on end. I'm gonna shamelessly advertise this game right now. No, it's about my fun, even if I'm not involved in the game. Damn. Pekko play Minesweeper? No, I suck at Minesweeper. Killer lacked any control over the game back when I played. I mean, it depends on what killer are you playing, what map are you on, how good are the survivors, and how good are you as the killer, what perks are you running, what add-ons are you running. If you play correctly, then you can have control over the game. If the survivors are, you know, kind of mid-tier survivors. But if you play literally against the best survivor players in the entire world, then yeah, there isn't exactly a whole lot you can do. You can try your best, but you're probably not gonna get 4 kills. It's just that the game is inherently survivor favored because it needs to be, because there's more survivors than killers. 1 coffee for Drawing with Max over on YouTube, sure. And that's just how it is. But I think very, very rarely are you gonna run into survivors where all 4 survivors are gonna play perfectly. You might disagree with me now, because you feel like you always get like hosed down by all these survivors that you queue up against. But I'm pretty sure that even though the majority of Dead by Daylight players have a lot of hours into the game, I'm pretty sure that not all 4 survivors that you meet in every game are gonna be consistently perfect in every single way. You will meet people that don't play perfectly, that will mess up, and you just have to capitalize on that. I didn't like my ability to do things being dictated solely by my opponent's mistakes. Oh yeah, that's absolutely fair, actually. That is a fair concern. But it what it is. Not a whole lot we can do about that. I just look, I'm not an expert on Dead by Daylight or game design or balance. All I can say is that I like to sit down, I like to play killer, I like to try my best. If the survivors are better than me, then they get out. And if I play better, then I kill them. That's all there is to it. I think Dead by Daylight really is a lot mental game, which is why I gravitated to Deathslinger. Then he nerfed him. Yeah, that's too bad. I hate it when my favorite killer gets nerfed. Man, Sadako was so cool. Like, I never played Sadako, but I thought her game style was really cool. And now they just pretty much removed that from the game. That's too bad. My condolences to all the Sadako mains out there. But it is what it is. And yeah. Should I actually play some Dead by Daylight? Should I play one game? Should I switch over? You know, I want to play it. You did vote for me to play both games after all. So I'm gonna make good on that promise, and I want to play one game. I want to play one game with the new killer. How's that? How does that sound? Give me just a moment, please. I actually leveled up the new killer earlier before the stream because I felt like it. Going through the blood web gives me funny, happy chemicals in my mind. Okay. Come on. There. The new killer looks so cool, and the new map too. Bloodweb is Cure Prac. It's the most addictive leveling system I've seen in a game. Yeah, I just wish it was like faster to go through it at some point. Like, just let me press a button that automatically very quickly fills the maximum amount of levels on the Bloodweb that I can get. It's kind of tedious when you have to sit there for 20 minutes to spend 2 million blood points. It used to be faster, but then they nerfed it. Oh, I actually didn't play when they made it faster. I played it all the way back then when we had to go through every single node in the Bloodweb manually. You couldn't just press in the middle for the game to fill things out for you automatically. You actually had to click on every single thing that you wanted to get, and it was so slow. Why did my... Oh, okay. Bam, 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 bam. There he is, the new killer, the unknown. Barbecue and chili used to be double blood points if you hooked everyone. Yeah, and I'm glad they removed that, honestly, because that felt so bad. Like, I get it. Barbecue and chili in itself, just without the blood point effect, was very good, right? But the fact that it gave you double blood points made it so that it was mandatory in every single build, and I did not like that. You play games off camera? Yeah, sometimes I do. Well, should I not be allowed to play games off stream? I actually haven't thought about a build for this guy. Like, I haven't. I really like his iridescent add-ons. Like, so basically he's kind of a mix between hack and also Huntress, because one, he can teleport around, but only to like the illusions that like spawn randomly, and also he's got a range attack, right? So he's got one iridescent add-on, which basically make his range attacks more potent, but nerf his teleporting ability, and then he has one iridescent add-on, which makes his teleport cooldown lower. Jeez, bro, was only a question. Oh, it's okay, it's okay. Sorry, I might have reacted to that a little bit too aggressively. I apologize. So yeah, you can like totally pivot into like these two different playstyles. If you want to focus on teleporting around, you take this one. If you want to focus on the range stuff, you take the other one. Double C UVX's projectile bounce spring. That sounds interesting. Triggers for 20 seconds following a teleport, increases the action speed. I like that. Survivors within a hallucinations aura range suffer from the exhausted status effect for 10 seconds. Nah, sounds lame. Survivors damaged by the UVX blast area suffer from the broken status effect. Decreases the time until the next hallucination spawns by 15 seconds. Nah. Performing the ranged interaction on a pallet or breakable wall increases the time. Nah. Survivors hit by the UVX while it's airborne suffer from the exhausted. Nah. Survivors who complete generators become weakened. That sounds good. Survivors entering the aura range of a hallucination suffer from oblivious. Ooh, you know what? I kind of like that. This is also kind of low-key a stealth killer. I see the complaint, but Bloodpoint Gain felt good with it on it. Yeah, it was, but also I really wanted to play something other than barbecue and chili, you know. And I think to compensate, gaining blood points in general is like much easier now compared to back then. So it's like, you know, you're not really slower without the 100% from barbecue and chili. They just made blood points easier to get across the board. Decreases your hallucinations aura range that is visible. Survivors hit by UVX while it's airborne suffer from hindered. UVX triggers a blast area upon contact with hallucinations. Ooh. Hallucinations can be destroyed by UVX, doing so decreases spawn time. That sounds actually kind of nice. When a survivor successfully stares down the unknown gains 3 killer instinct. Huh. After teleport, regain full movement speed. Survivors who are both weakened and injured suffer from the deep wound status effect. Nah. Blood pools appear bright red when charging UVX. Survivors injured by UVX suffer from the hemorrhage. Survivors hit by... I don't know. It's kind of too bad. Like, these brown add-ons, they seem pretty useless, honestly. Looks like we're gonna have to get all the good stuff all the time. I like this one. It's kind of a stealth thing. I also like Nurse's Calling on ranged killers. And I feel like we're gonna be doing a lot of enduring. Discordance is gonna be good, because then we can like do AoE range attacks. I'm playing Minecraft right now. Hey, have fun. Also, this killer kind of has a lot of synergy with kicking generators, I think. Well, at least his like, you know, inherent perks do. But I guess his like general playstyle. I mean, it depends. I guess it depends on which add-ons you take. Let me think. Oh yeah, Corrupt Intervention is gonna be very good. And I think no, we already have 2 search perks. What is a perk that is gonna help us with just chases? Enduring? Do I care about enduring? I think I want Eruption, because it's just a good regression perk. Let's go. You know, it also helps that they introduce these bonus blood points for when you play a role that is underrepresented at the moment, which is pretty much always killer. Who would have thought? The role that is really underpowered, people don't want to play it a lot, and also, you know, you only need one killer and 4 survivors, so basically killers almost always have 100% blood point gain, so yeah. This is my first game with him, by the way. I was thinking about playing on the PTB just to try him out, but I didn't feel like it. I don't like playing on PTB. That's the new killer? Yeah, he's called the Unknown, because he's like totally unknown. I haven't read his lore yet. He's a funny guy. Look at him. Isn't that a beautiful smile? Oh, you know what? I should put on a Mori so I can show it to you if you haven't seen it yet. Oh, yeah. Something really funny is that DBD was supposed to be an esports game. Was it? I'm not sure about that. I think they put a lot of care and resources into making the game more competitive, but I wouldn't say that it was intended as an esports game at any point. I think it was more like an arcade-ish game. Then again, I mean, the game is like almost 8 years old now. It's like I feel like they changed trajectories with the game at least 3 times in these 8 years. They decided a bunch of times what, you know, what they want to do different with the game and took it into different directions. It was intended, but they wanted to do it esports. You know, Behavior also made a game called Meet Your Maker, where basically you build a deadly maze, and then other players have to like invade your maze and fight through it. But you can, you know, you can control the maze while they're in it. It's like all automated. And that got me thinking, isn't that kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! If you think about it? Because like there's one player, the player who goes first, who tries to build an unsurmountable maze, aka an unbreakable board, and then the player who goes second has to try to navigate through that maze and break it. Ooh, this map. Let's see. Okay, I have no idea how this works. This is gonna be fun. Charge UVX. Let's see. I think they would be up there. Hello? Oh, I hit him. Let's go. Okay. Did I hit her? I did. Did I? I can't tell. I don't know what's happening, honestly. Oh, I got her. Cool. That sounds interesting. What's the game name? It's called Meet Your Maker, but I think it's like kind of dead. I wouldn't know for sure though. A friend of mine played it the other day, and he said it was good. I'm gonna exclaim your stuff is cool. Why, thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know what that yellow stuff on the right side means. Does that mean someone is looking at me or what? I'm like not sure how any of this works. Honestly. Did I hit them? The thing is, I don't know if I'm being slowed while I'm holding this. It feels like it, kind of. Okay, that didn't go as far as I thought it would. Okay, he vaulted. Wow. Oh, so that's the cooldown. Okay. Interesting. Oh, I hit her. Sweet. I don't know what's going on. What? That's instant? What? That's an instant teleport? What the hell? That's gnarly. That was like no cast time or anything. I just pressed the button and I was right there. Does your face move at the same time as your real life mouth? Yeah, of course it does. I mean, that is my mouth. What else would it do? I think they keep dispelling my teleport things. Which is fine, I guess. Cool. I did the thing. I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I did it. What? That is actually nasty. Not gonna lie, that is kind of nasty. I think I have to hit them like 3 times if I want to down someone. I don't know, but the new killer looks sick. I know, right? I definitely agree. Do you use sensors so it detects movement? No, I just use a camera. I have no idea if that hit or not. I think there should be a like audio cue if I hit them, but I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so now she's weakened, right? Bro? I think the way it works is they have to look at me to like remove the weakened state. Oh. Okay. Hello. Oh wait, I can mori her. Uh-oh. How do I drop her? Oh, I guess I can't. That's too bad. I wanted to show you so badly. Yeah, I forgot about the mori. No, it's okay. We'll get the other ones. Hey, Baron Lord, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Hope you had a good stream. I don't think I'm like significantly slowed down. when I do this. Just a little. Wow. Literally, what are you doing? Okay. Cool. I went to a careers fair at school today. Oh, how did that go? Oh, you got an ad? Ah, I see. Why is my nurses calling active, by the way? It shouldn't be, right? There's a lot I still don't understand about this killer, but I am looking forward to learning. Ah, okay. I kind of overestimated his range. He doesn't have as much range as you would think. But it's good enough in loops and stuff, that's for sure. Can I Mori you? No. At school, not my school, and it was okay. Nice. Ooh, only one gen left. It's getting a little bit spicy. What the? What? That didn't hit? Are you kidding me? Interesting. Okay, there's a delay on this stuff. I am still learning. I should have kicked that pellet a long time ago, honestly. I could have M1'd her 5 times over. That was so unnecessary. Whatever. Mori time. Okay, cool. We can't see it. Censorship. Yep, that was cool. We saw a whole lot of that. Good night, sweet dreams, Max. Oh, I think I hit her. Kill. Oh, I can't. I like this killer so far. He's funny. That was not a hit, huh? There we go. Well, now we saw a little bit more. I think the previous Mori was actually legit just bugged. Like it was like way out of sync for some reason. Ooh, adrenaline. Okay. Why are you not weakened? Oh, whatever. You wanna see the Mori? See? I think it was bugged. Ah. Oh well. That was funny. Okay, Baron, let me give you a shout out. See, no toxicity or anything. They didn't even say anything, so it's all good. That means they must have agreed with my gameplay, right? Alright? If they say nothing, I win by default. Not just the game, but just morally, right? Alright. That's it for now. Let's see. Can I find someone who's actually good at Dead by Daylight? Who we can raid? None of my friends are playing Dead by Daylight. But there's Oddsdarva, which is like, you know, one of the biggest streamers who play Dead by Daylight. But I don't think it would be appropriate for me to raid him. I'm gonna watch him though. If you want to see someone who's good at the game, then that's who I would recommend. Let's see though, who else is online? Oh hey, Ace Stone's online, cool. Thank you very much for being here, everybody. Hope you have a nice day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.